Hey guys, it's going to be the first impressions video for Prot Warrior and the Dragonflight Beta. I'll do an updated version when M Plus comes out and we get all the testing and tuning and stuff like that. I'm going to put the build, bottom left corner. Doing that just to cover chat for whatever, any reason. But yeah, let's get right into it. So right now, I'm sure anyone who's like played Dragonflight or like paid attention to the forum, Prot Warrior's kind of broken damage wise. So we're not really going to go over the damage wise. We're going to go over like their mitigation, their talents, uh, how they're probably going to perform in the dungeons, stuff like that. So right now, the biggest thing about Prot Warrior is they have some of the best mitigation in the game. Right now they have block, obviously, which is really good. They have the highest armor in the game just because of their talents. So if you look through the talent build, they'll have a lot of armor increases, such as focused vigor, armor to the teeth, reinforced plates, and enduring alacrity if you want to take that. I don't take personally. I think it's a little bit overkill. For 1 point, you don't really need it. They have a lot of damage cooldowns. They have Avatar, Spear of Bastion, Ravager. All of those are just heavy AoE cooldowns. They have a damage steroid from Demo Shout and a damage reduction from Demo Shout. They have Last Stand and Bolster, which anybody who played in BFA knows is very good. Just a perma shield block while you have Last Stand up. They have Spell Block, which is brand new, which is anytime you block. So you press it, it is a 20-second duration, and you're able to block spells. And if you have shield block up, it's a 100% chance to block. So yeah, you can see how that would be really insane. Like Warrior has like some of the best mitigation in the game. On top of that, they have defensive stance with just a flat 20% damage reduction, which is pretty insane. They have their old classic Spell Reflect, which is going to be really good in some of the dungeons, namely Azure Vault and Nahud Defensive. Both of those two is very, very good and super, super good. You get a lot of boss damage out of those two. Anyone who played at BFA knows the combo of Avatar and Unstoppable Force. That's back. It feels exactly the same as BFA. A lot of thunderclaps and yeah. They have really good defenses with Shield Wall too. They have a group defensive now with Shield Wall. If you talent into it, it's called Unbreakable Will. Gives you an additional charge of Shield Wall, and 50% of the effect is on the party members. So anyone played in Cataclysm, that was their Dragon Soul 4-piece, and it was very good. But the major thing for Prot Warrior right now is, assuming its damage is tuned down, it still has the best mitigation out of any tanker at the moment. Block and Spell Block are pretty much just going to be uncontested in a lot of the dungeons. Like, they have actual insane mitigation. On top of that, they have 10% passive leech in the tree. So you get one-handed specialization and you get siphoning strike, which is just 10% flat leech. It's not added onto your leech. It's just 10% flat, and then anything on top of that is more. So it just gives you a straight up 10% leech right off the bat. Similar to DH, like DH is a very similar thing. So just yeah, that's their self-sustain pretty much. They also have Pain and Gain when you take any damage, heal for 4.5% of your HP every 10 seconds. They have Indomitable, which you can take. You can trade Outburst for that if you want. If you want less damage, you can go Indomitable. Max HP increased by 10%. Every 10 rage heals you for 1% of your max HP. And they also have a synergy with Rend and Blood and Thunder. So you put Rend up, you Thunderclap, it spreads it to everything, and it has 100% uptime on single target. So on single target, you only have to press it once, which gives you pretty good single target damage. They have the utility of Spear of Bastion. So if any mobs like get knocked around, if they run away, they'll get pulled back in. They have very high CDR with anger management, so they have Avatar up a lot. They have Demo Shout up because of Thunderlord, which is, if you played in Legion, that was whenever you Thunderclap or reduce the cooldown of Demo Shout. It's capped, unlike in Legion where you could like you could just perma spam it. And they have an AoE silence, or well, not AoE silence, AoE interrupt, and it's a 6-second lockout, which is insane. It's on a 1.5 minute cooldown, and it has a 14-yard range, which is absolutely massive. They have Stormbolt and they have Shield Charge, which is a 2 4-second stuns. And Shield Charge gives you Shield Block, Revenge, and Ignore Pain. No, Shield Block, Revenge, and 30 Rage. Sorry, Shield Block, Revenge, and 30 Rage. And that's kind of like whatever that legendary is on live at the moment. I forgot the name of it. But yeah. Yeah. Their toolkit's fully loaded. Prot Warrior is looking extremely strong mitigation-wise. Compared to Brewmaster, they have way more defensive cooldowns and way better mitigation to deal certain situations. Not to say Brewmaster is bad and has bad mitigation, but their mitigation is insane. Like Prot Warrior mitigation is absolutely insane. And Prot Warrior also has cheat death, or basically cheat death. It's called Battlescarred Veteran. When your health is brought below 35%, you take 75% less damage for 8 seconds, and healing you receive is increased by 100% on a 1.5 minute cooldown. That is absolutely insane. Very, very strong cooldown. Not much else to say about that. But yeah, as you see, Warriors Toolkit's fully loaded. They have pretty much zero downsides at the moment. Their single target's good. Their AoE is extremely good. And yeah, that's about it. Going into M+ testing, they're looking like the best, but even if they nerf their damage by like 30%, I think they'll probably still get taken just because of how good their mitigation really is. You can nerf someone's damage, but if they're just like ungodly livable and the healer never has to heal them, then it's like they're just gonna be good. Warrior also gets his new PC utility. It's called Wrenching Impact. Heroic Leap's cooldown's increased by 45 seconds, but it pulls four random enemies within 10 yards, and that's extremely good. I know that might not seem very good, but it is really good in like small packs. One, for grouping, and two, you can use it as an additional stop. So like, say you want to stop a cast and you have no kicks, and you just grip them, right? So, yeah. The stat priority, personally, realistically, I think you go haste verse this first tier. Barring M+ tuning, if M+ tuning, you don't take any damage. Like you're just like this is like on expansion release, you don't take much damage. You're just really, really tanky. Prot Warrior is really, really tanky. You can go haste crit. There's nothing wrong with that. Crit's really good for damage. I would realistically go half verse, half damage, or half crit, and then the rest haste. So like do all haste on all your gear, and then half crit and half verse on the rest. I think that would be your best spread right now. Granted, they don't do any massive nerf to their survivability. Yeah. There's not really too much else to say. Like Prot Warriors, like I said, it's like super loaded right now. There's literally no downsides. They also have Rallying Cry, which is absolutely insane. They have the Inspiring Presence, which is through duration and 5% increased max HP. Grants a further 5% max HP. They have Intervene, which is really good if there's ever like a Eudora mechanic where someone gets shot. Yeah, I think that's honestly about it. I have literally nothing bad to say about them, even if their damage gets nerfed by like 30%. Like there's literally no downside to that class at the moment. So I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of the video on the gameplay and you'll see the overall at the end, and then that'll be it. I'll put the build in the description, socials in the description. I'll be doing a Vengeance DH1 tomorrow. So yeah, have a wonderful night.
need to get closer. I don't have a target.
What have we here? Alexstrasza's lapdogs, I suspect. I fear I will have to deny your queen her prize. The disc you seek will be mine.
It's too far away.
This disc may hold the secret to the aspects regaining their power, and we cannot allow that to happen. Now the disc is lost to time, just as you are about to be.